Hello and welcome to Beyond Monogamy. I'm Adam.
And I'm Pris. And today on our Wednesday Quickie, we are going to be talking about aftercare.
Aftercare. Yes, I was going to step all over you there.
I know.
We
all
just
the
talked
time.
about it.
Hello.
I know. But whatever.
Aftercare.
Aftercare. Yeah,
What is
yeah,
it all
yeah.
about?
Well, don't rush me now. It's a 30-minute show. We're not going to get it all in 10 minutes. But what we're talking about is aftercare, as you've heard us say 5 more times. Now, as swingers in the lifestyle, you know, aftercare is really always talked about in the kink community. A lot of times with BDSM, you know, they refer to aftercare, you know, and I have to apologize because I'm not an expert on this kink. And at some point we're going to get into it with people who are experts. But as far as BDSM and, you know, maybe the more painful stuff, the things that kind of put you through more pain, there's an aftercare that's normally done, and that's a part of the whole kink where you know, it's different for everybody, so I can't even get into it. But
So, yeah.
but that's where essentially it's always put in. But swingers have aftercare.
Yeah, I've actually heard it from BDSM people or a friend who loves that, and her aftercare is very different than our aftercare.
Yeah.
Hers is more healing type of thing. Like it's
Like physically healing?
Yeah, so like she likes to get, is it flogged?
Oh, okay.
She likes to get flogged, but she likes to get it extreme, where she ends up having like little sores and whatever.
Like
and
welts.
Welts, yeah. And her aftercare is for her partner to come in, hold her, and like soothe her bottom.
Yeah.
And so that's a different aftercare.
So that's the aftercare that I've always known about.
Yeah, same.
But as we've journeyed our way through the lifestyle, what we've realized is that we need aftercare, you and I,
Yes.
after playing.
Yes.
Initially, I never really thought about it too much, but I do recall when we first started, even after our very first experience.
Mm-hmm.
And if you recall, our very first experience, we had a guy come over.
Yes.
And I got to watch you with him.
Yes.
And then eventually I joined in for a threesome.
Correct.
And I remember after he left, you were majorly disconnected.
You know, I will even go further than that.
Okay.
So when we got together, you were the first guy after my breakup. So I needed like an aftercare there. Do you remember when I started like crying after we
Yes.
Yeah. So after we had sex, like the second time, it was really beautiful. Like we were there for hours, just loving up on each other.
Yeah.
And I needed something to kind of, you held me and you were just there and wiping my tears and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now,
That's right.
this is a little different because during our threesome, I disconnected.
Yes.
Even with the woman when we had her.
Yeah. You actually did this with everybody for a while.
So I would say how I'm going to explain this is, you know how victims of sexual crimes or whatever, they always say they remove themselves from it. Like they just disconnect.
They disconnect.
I
yeah.
disconnected completely. My body was there. I was going through the motions, but I wasn't really present in my mind. Like it was just it was just happening. And whatever, I'm a great actress. So
you are.
With that being said,
Yeah.
and so, you know, I just went through the motions. It was more for your pleasure than it was for my pleasure.
And see, that always scared me in the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it sounded so dramatic. Not to take away from anything, but it sounded very dramatic.
It does.
And I was like, man, for you to have to disconnect that bad, that it would take hours for me to bring you back. I was just like, wow, should we even be doing this? Like,
and it wasn't traumatic. It wasn't anything traumatic. It was just like, oh, I went through the motions. And that's what I mean by disconnect. Like I just went through the motions. I'm way more present now.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
when it first happened, I just didn't know. I guess because of the trauma I had before you in the lifestyle, that I didn't really know. I didn't have to connect with that person. Like I didn't care with my partner. And with you, I did.
Right.
I wanted to make sure you still loved me.
Sure.
I wanted to make sure I wasn't damaged goods and stuff like that. So there had to be like an aftercare, and it took hours.
Can you explain to me the damaged goods? What is that? What do you mean by that?
For me, with my previous partner, when we would play, he would insult me afterwards.
Okay.
He was, God, you're such a slut. Oh my God, you're lesbian. I'm going to tell your family. And how could you have another dick in your mouth? How could you eat pussy? Like stuff like that.
Sure.
And so it made me feel super insecure, and it made me feel very less than.
Okay.
So that's what I mean by damaged goods. Like he
Okay.
made me feel like I wasn't good enough to be here anymore.
Sure.
Like I wasn't good enough for him, which I wasn't, but anyway.
Sure. Well, so that was when we got together, what I realized is that you needed a large amount of reassurance.
Yes.
Afterwards.
Yes.
Because sometimes when we would play, it was difficult if I enjoyed myself too much.
Yes.
You know, and so there was always a lot of reassurance, and that was never an issue for me because
No.
I love you and I'm all about you, and
Yeah.
so reassuring you was never
But
an
we
issue
didn't know what
for
that
me.
was.
No,
were
we
like,
didn't realize
what's-
there was a word for it.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
just thought, oh, I'm just insecure. I thought it was an insecurity. I thought it was like, oh my God, he liked her more. He's totally going to just go with that person. Like it was
Yeah.
just total insecurity.
Yeah, yeah. Well, luckily it wasn't. It wasn't anything that was that bad.
Yeah.
And so we realized that there was some kind of routines that we had to take part in
Yes.
after we've had play.
Yes.
Now, I personally don't think that we really established these routines until we became poly. And that's really where we started kind of establishing more routines for ourselves as a couple.
I think so. I think you're
Because
right.
we started doing things separately.
Yeah.
So we were dating separately, and so back when I would go visit my girlfriend, and you know, there was a whole ritual when I would come back, because obviously I was having sex with her, and I would come back and you wouldn't even want to talk to me.
No.
Like you wouldn't want to touch me, anything like
No.
that. It'd be like
I'd
straight
be
to the
like,
shower,
Just go to the shower
get
and
cleaned up,
Yeah.
and then come back, and then we would lay in bed. But I could tell that you were struggling.
Yes.
And you would kind
I
of shut
shut down.
down. You would
shut
shut
down.
down, and you wouldn't really touch me very much. And
No.
you were very distant from me.
Yeah.
And so that's really where I started realizing that aftercare for us was kind of monumental.
Yes.
That's also where I realized that maybe poly wasn't for us.
That's where you realized. Wow.
Well, I wasn't going to give up on it. I was going to make you tell us to give up on it. But that's where I really kind of figured out aftercare.
Yeah.
And as we stopped being poly and we started concentrating more on the sexual aspect of everything, that's where we really started to sit down and go, okay, we need us time. We need to figure out how we can keep us intact so that we can play and do our thing, whether we play as a couple or we play separately. We still have to have our routine.
Yes.
Now, I'm big into the whole hotwife dynamic. If you haven't heard from other past episodes, I love the hotwife dynamic. I love to watch my wife with other people. I think it's one of the hottest things in the world. And most of the time, for people who are in that realm or that dynamic, there is an added reclaiming process.
Right.
Not everybody likes that word, but that's the word I'm going to choose to use, is reclaiming. So if I send my wife out there to go have fun with another guy or another couple or another woman, she's going to enjoy herself. She's going to have bliss. It's going to be wonderful. And she's going to be very one-track minded, which is enjoy the sex.
Yes.
And then when she comes home to me, the idea is that we reconnect with each other we have sex, but it's more than that.
It is.
It's way more than that. It's that absolute reconnection, that bringing you back into here we
Yeah.
are, this is us, we are a couple, I love you so much, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And that's a big part of our aftercare. And that's probably about half of what we do. But that's really where it started was after we decided,
Yeah.
we need this.
And it's helpful. Some people want to. Sometimes you want to hear what I did or whatnot, and it just makes it hotter.
Yeah.
I am a little different.
That's not your kink.
That's not my kink. I just want to know that you want me. Every now and then I will ask, like, how was it? Whatever. But I learned my lesson on that when I asked you about a blowjob. And I was like, I don't want to know about that. Like, he was like, it was good. Nope. I don't want to know. Because for back then, my insecurities and jealousy was just coming out. And I was like, yeah, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
It's a little different now. I enjoy it more. But I don't like tell you, I don't want to hear your stories unless I'm absolutely in the right mind to hear them.
Yeah, I never know when that is, by the way.
Yeah, I always initiate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll initiate it, but you do more of the reassuring, I think. You do have to tell me sometimes, "Hi, do you want to come over here? I just had sex with somebody else." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, honey, I'm so sorry."
Yeah.
Because it's not removing myself. I'm just very in my head about way more other things that I forget that you just had a wonderful play date. And you want to reconnect, so sometimes you have to bring me back.
And so now we've really grown throughout the years.
Yeah,
and a lot has changed. I mean, we have a girlfriend now.
Right.
Together, we're playing separately on occasion. It's something that you're becoming a little bit more open to.
Yes.
And with that, we're just kind of finding our footing there, but I feel like we're both really comfortable with the way things have been going.
Yeah. We're very inside each other's lives, I guess you can say that.
Yeah, we're pretty involved.
We're involved, so I know whatever's going on. It's not a surprise to me. I don't get insecure about feelings and stuff like that. And when you go and do something and you come back, and if we're busy after that, then, it's whenever we get to the bed, but it's not like, hey, come to the bed, you just had sex with somebody else.
Yeah.
No, and I'm sure it's different for everybody, but for me, it's just, I just want to cuddle. Like, I just want to cuddle. Even if we don't have sex, like, I just want you to hold me, and I want you to just give me my time, my Adam time.
Right.
Which is easier now.
I think it's even more of a process now, because most of the time when we do play, we very rarely play here at home.
Correct.
Most of the time we have to travel.
Mm-hmm.
And normally we have to travel either an hour north or an hour south, or wherever we're going to meet up with people. And so we normally have a good drive ahead of us coming home.
Yes.
And in that drive, we tend to recap.
Yeah, that's pretty much our reconnection, kind of. It's
we talk about, everything that took place pretty much from beginning to end. Mm-hmm. We talk about, things that I noticed, things that you noticed, things that I felt, things that you felt. Laugh at different things that came up, freak out about whatever drama took place that night that we saw, things like that. So we recap the night while we're driving, and we normally talk about what we really liked or what we didn't like.
Yes.
And so we get that portion of talking out of the way.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, that doesn't happen when we play separately, because that talking comes into play when we're having sex during the reclaiming process. Correct. But normally, if we've played at a couple, if we've gone to a club, if we've gone to a house party or whatever, we're driving home and we're having that entire conversation. Mm-hmm. And after that conversation, we'll pick up a little bit of food.
Or we'll go to a restaurant and eat there.
Or we'll go to a restaurant
and we're still having the conversation.
Yeah. And then we'll head home, and it'll be a matter of putting some TV on, cuddling in bed, and going to sleep. And then proceeding to have sex throughout the night.
Yes.
Because I am a many rounder.
Yes.
So that's normally our process. Now, there have been maybe once, possibly twice, but I think maybe once, where we did not have sex. We did not
After.
reclaim directly after. And we just went to bed.
Because it's a long drive sometimes.
It is. And
so
sometimes you'll fall asleep in the car and then we'll come to bed and you just crash out. Now, I didn't really feel any tension with that. I know that some people do, but we ended up having sex the next morning and then we were able to get everything over with. Now, I will say there was one time that it wasn't the reclaiming process, but it was almost an aftercare situation because you had video sex with a guy.
Yes.
This little video sexting thing. And you told me about it during the day, very briefly, because you didn't have much time. It was like your lunch break or whatever. And you said, I just had this incredible video chat session with this guy who I've been talking to.
Yeah.
And it was really hot. And I was like, oh, really? Did he come to you? And you were like, yeah. And I said, and you were like, yeah, you did too? Yeah. So it was basically a video sex thing.
Yeah.
Like, so, it's a form of sex in a way.
Yeah.
And you said, I'll tell you all about it when I get home.
Yeah.
So then we're very busy. We're parents to a lot of kids and we have, house duties. We still have work on the brain a lot of times when we come home. We have the podcast. We have, an accounting side business that we do. We have a lot of things that we have going on in our brains.
I don't get out of my work clothes until like 8 p.m. sometimes.
Yeah.
Like I get here like at 6 and it's go, 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 go. Only because that's just the way I am.
Yeah, yeah. So it gets, it gets a little
nutty.
It gets a little nutty.
Yeah.
It gets a little nutty. And so this particular day, I was waiting all night long for her to say, hey, let's go to the room. Let me tell you about what happened.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
No.
Nothing was ever mentioned. It was almost as if it didn't take place. The only reason why I knew it happened was because you told me about it earlier in the day.
Yeah.
And so I'm just waiting and I'm waiting. We finally go to the bed. We're laying in the bed. And I find myself getting real moody.
Yeah. And I said, I'm going to finish off posting some stuff. And you're like, okay. And you turned over and you went to bed. And I
went to sleep.
You turned over and I was like, oh, okay. Let me just turn everything off. And I proceeded to cuddle you and we went to bed. The next day.
She didn't touch me in a sexual way.
I didn't touch him in a sexual way.
And I was waiting for it. And I just said, screw it. I'm going to sleep.
So the next day, I jump in the shower and then he jumps in after me. And I notice that I come out of our closet in a thong and a bra. I don't wear underclothes really. And I was like, he didn't say anything. I'm putting lotion on real seductively. And
that's good.
Nothing. And I was like, wow, every answer, I could feel the air. And I was like, what's wrong? What did I do? Did I do something wrong? It's like, maybe work. Did the kids do something wrong? What's up? And finally, I think I asked you.
I brought it up.
You're like, oh, that's right. You're like, you did this yesterday and we didn't have sex. There was no like reconnecting. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I did tell him, I was like, it just happened. It went through one ear, came out the other. And it was just what it was. Like, it wasn't.
We were so busy.
Yeah. And I didn't delve in that. I wasn't like, ooh, this is what happened to me today. And it was nothing like that. And so.
And see, that's the difference between us too, is that
I felt so bad.
That stayed with me. When you told me earlier in the day that you did that, it stayed with me all day. And it didn't matter how busy I was. I had that ringing in my head.
Yeah.
So then you came home and you didn't think about it twice. And I was going, this is weird. This is different.
Yeah.
I don't care for it.
Yeah.
But I knew I wasn't upset with you like you were hiding it.
No.
Because I knew that's not our thing. We don't do that. I knew that you were busy. I knew that you were, had a lot of things going on in your brain. and I didn't want to bug you with it.
Yeah.
And so I just let it be. And for some reason, it just
festered.
gnawed at me.
It festered.
Gnawed at me.
He's
oh
like,
my
you
gosh.
did that and you didn't even like, and I was like, oh
like,
my goodness,
what?
I am so sorry because I usually replay it for him.
Yeah.
Like whatever's happening, I replay it for him and we fool around. But that particular day, I was just so busy that I even forgot it happened. Sorry.
Thanks.
I totally forgot it happened. And so when he
Appreciate
mentioned
that.
it, I was like, oh, honey, why didn't you say something? So I feel like if you feel that you need to get that reconnection or you feel like you just need to be held, whatever it is, you just got to tell your partner. And your partner has to be comfortable to tell you.
Yeah.
And so you told me, and I was like, oh.
It took me a spell. Really, I should have told you that night.
Yeah.
But I went to bed. I was giving you every chance. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, surely when she sees me turn over, she's going to start rubbing me. She's going to start touching me. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
No.
And he didn't touch me all night.
I was busy. I was on my phone the whole night until we went to bed. And
I
I
know.
don't ever do that.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you
So
don't.
like I put my phone away and I'm like, if it rings, the kids are calling me. But
Yeah. Yeah. So, I wasn't, like I said,
And he
I
got
know
his
it wasn't
little
done on.
feelings
Oh, yeah.
hurt.
Oh, yeah. I sure did.
his little feelings were hurt.
Yeah. It is what
I
it
took
is.
care of him though.
It is what it is. But true couples, you have to communicate that,
You do.
right? And even us, we've been together, almost 15 years. It's been 14 years that we've been
Yeah.
together. We've been doing this for 13 years.
Yeah.
And it's like we still have these moments where we know we have to communicate, but we're being stubborn or we're holding out for whatever reason. And it's just that's the number one thing as couples in and out of the lifestyle. You have to have open communication.
Yeah.
It's just so difficult to do sometimes.
And again, reconnection can be anything. Like you had an argument and you just need to be held afterwards, or this man reconnects with me all the time. I had a bad day at work,
Yeah.
or my kiddo did something and I don't know how to be a better parent, or whatever it may be. There's different aspects, but particularly for this, you have to be able to communicate that with your partner and be like, hey, so I felt a certain way and I really needed a hug or whatever. And sometimes you don't want to be that needy, but I don't care. I love being needy.
Well, I think you realize that I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So I don't like neediness.
No.
I don't like neediness in the lifestyle. Whenever I've met somebody who's just extremely needy,
Yeah.
it just kind of turns me off.
Yeah.
You're the only person that I've ever been like, okay, I can deal with
Yeah.
your neediness.
Yeah.
And you're the only person that I'm like, if you're not needy towards me, then I'm like, okay, what's going
What's
on?
gone? What's wrong?
happening? Something's wrong.
But you know what? We also did, and you were with our girlfriend, and that night, and then you're like, hey, we need to do a little reconnecting. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
honey,
Yeah.
let's do that.
Yeah, and that's a really good point because you have changed recently.
Yeah, I'm totally
and you've
fine.
opened up and kind of let go,
Yeah.
especially with our girlfriend.
Yeah,
now
I'm
we're-
totally fine with you guys, and for some reason, I don't feel less than.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that you were with her, but it's not like I need a reconnecting type of thing. I just want to be with you. Does that make sense? Like it's not really reconnecting when it's her.
Right.
It's more of, ooh, honey, tell me about it. Like, how
Okay.
was it type of thing.
Yeah.
I think it's when it's somebody else that I don't really know or I don't even trust, because I don't trust everybody.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, oh, okay, let me get my man back type of thing.
That's how that goes.
With her, she's just awesome. So I don't feel like the necessity is there all the time. I
that's
like it.
interesting.
I like to have, I love it.
So I could have gone either way that night.
Yeah.
I asked for it for one primary fact, and this is going to sound kind of funny, but I asked for it because I didn't want us to miss it.
Yeah.
Because if we missed it, what if it becomes a thing after that?
Yeah.
What if we get so comfortable that we don't do the aftercare
That's
anymore.
smart. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That would never
And
happen.
I
but
don't.
that's smart.
That would probably never happen.
But
But I don't
that's-
even want to take that step
Yeah.
to both of us losing the important rekindling that we've always felt
Correct.
was
That's good.
important.
Yeah.
You know, so I said, you know what, we're going to do this, even if we
Yeah.
don't feel the need to do this, we're
Yeah.
going to do this, you know, because we should keep it.
Why
You know,
not?
there are certain things that us as a couple, we got to hold on to.
Yes.
It's got to stay sacred for us.
I mean, I love having sex with you. It doesn't matter. So
It works out.
yeah,
It works out.
It's the fun part.
Yeah. Now, I'm curious as far as if money were no object and you can dictate this any way that you want to, how would you have your aftercare? Like, I know what we do now. What we do now is very simple. We have a conversation about it. We pick up some food and we go to bed. Now, is that your always
No.
go to? Is there something that you would prefer?
I would prefer a day of just me and you.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Nobody else.
Nobody, especially after like a big major house party
Yeah.
or just a big play date. I would definitely like to have just a day of just me and you.
Yeah.
Nobody else. Like just a little like, I don't know, maybe a dinner, whatever, but like no phones, no nothing, me and you.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I don't see why we can't do that.
We can.
And I think we do.
We do
sometimes actually.
Yeah.
Like
we're just-
we did the beach takeover.
Yeah.
And then the weekend after, we did nothing.
Well, like this past weekend, it was just us.
Yeah.
We just did business because we love to do our business together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I don't even think we were on our phones very often other than business.
Other than business, yeah, it was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
And
I don't even think we talked to our girlfriend very often. Like it
no,
was
well,
just
she had other things going on.
it was just business. And
Yeah.
so I like yeah, if money, I mean, it doesn't even have to be money. If it's just a day of just me and you and we're just watching TV, no phones, just there and we're vegging out. Yeah. That's a perfect ending to like a, you know.
Well, you know, we got these microphones on. I'm going to ask you a question here.
Uh-oh.
So a lot of you don't realize, but my birthday is coming up. August 1st is the day of my birth.
Wait, are you going to ask me a question about that and then I'm going to have to answer like a yes answer?
No.
Okay. Well,
I don't even know.
don't put me
Okay.
on the spot.
No. Just listen for
Okay.
a second, okay?
Okay, go.
So August 1st is my birthday. And August 2nd, we're celebrating it both August 1st and August 2nd. That's a Friday and a Saturday. Friday, we're going to a local swing club where we're going to have lots of fun. And then we've actually rented an Airbnb for Friday and Saturday that we're going to be staying at. And Saturday, we're throwing a big bash at this Airbnb. We've invited a lot of people, and it's a play party. It's not what they call a DTF party, but it is a play party. There's going to be rooms there. Everybody's going to be having fun. It's BYOB.
If we're having a party, it's always a play party. Just as an FYI.
Because we play, her
We
and
play.
I. Wherever we're at, that's what we go at it. So this party is going to be taking place at this Airbnb. It's going to be a real bash. So essentially, this is how I picture my weekend to go. I'm taking Friday off.
Okay.
No expectations. Taking Friday off, and I'm going to pack our things, whatever. You're going to get out of work a little bit early if you can. If you can't, you can't. And then we're going to drive on down to the Airbnb. And the weekend starts from there, right?
Yes.
Crazy fun times. You know, women naked all over the place. This is what I imagine. This is a Cinemax movie. It's going to be amazing. We're going to go to the club. It's going to be fun. There's going to be people there. We're going to, do that, all that stuff.
I don't know what that is.
You know.
Okay.
You know. I don't know. I saw Jim Carrey do it and it made sense. We're going to have all of this fun Friday.
Okay.
And then we're going to go back to the Airbnb where we're probably going to fall asleep.
Yes.
And we're going to wake up. We have friends that are going to be staying there as well.
Yes.
Who are play friends. And, we'll probably have some fun. And then we'll go to sleep. And then we'll start our Saturday.
Yes.
And then the Saturday is the big bash. Now, we've talked about Saturday being kind of a no holds barred, no rules. This is Adam gets to enjoy himself and do whatever he wants to do and doesn't get in trouble. And I don't have to ask nothing. It's just kind of roll with the punches. But you do too. Mm-hmm. You do too. Mm-hmm. Look at that. You look so intensely uncomfortable. You're just waiting, aren't you? Just waiting for that question, aren't you? It's a simple one. You don't have to get all anxious. Anyways, I'm building this up though. So it's just going to be a crazy mass orgy free for all of everything that Adam's ever wanted to do in his life in one night. And then at some point, maybe, I'm going to fall asleep. Whatever time that is.
Okay.
And then we're going to wake up. We're going to clean the house.
Yes.
We're going to pack up our
FYI,
things.
if you're staying there, you're cleaning.
We're going to pack up our things and we're going to head back home.
Yes.
And I'm sure we're going to have a nice long talk when we go home.
Yes.
Now, my question to you is, do we do aftercare after Friday? Do we do it after Saturday? Do we do it when we come home? Is it going to be one aftercare after the entire weekend? Is it going to be several aftercares after every single person I sleep with? Because that's going to be a lot.
No.
Like,
I mean, you know what
Well, no, that's what I'm talking about because we're talking about aftercare right now.
So,
and talking about aftercare, I'm just kind of curious in this situation.
So for me, aftercare can be very simple. After you play with somebody, you know to come find me.
Yes.
You know to come get me. And hi, honey, I still love you. You're still the best vagina I've ever had.
And you are.
You know what I mean? Like we already know that. And so for me, that's enough. That's a little aftercare.
Okay.
That's a little reassurance or whatever you want to call it. Right.
Okay.
So I like that. But no, I think our reconnecting and all that will probably be when we get home, when everything is already done and we're on our way home. So, I don't think, no, that's a lot.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
I figured we're talking about aftercare now. I might as well figure it out now.
And who knows? Honestly.
Yeah, and we're really we've never done this before.
We've never done this before.
Yeah.
Of course, he plays it very big in his brain.
I'm an overthinker.
He's an overthinker.
This is what I do.
But yeah, no. I would think after we get home, I'll let you know if it changes.
Yeah. That sounds good.
I'll let you know if it changes.
Let me know if it changes. Keep me privy.
I will.
Yeah, because
I
was just curious about that because
Yeah.
this is a big weekend for me.
Yeah.
That weekend is a big weekend for me. And so what I don't want is to do something or say something or whatever to sour it for you. You know what I mean? So if it's a matter of, it's Friday night, we've been playing, let me go pull her aside and let's spend some time or whatever.
Well, that's probably going to happen anyways. We're going to be back at the Airbnb. We're going to, we're going to be together and we're going to sleep in the same bed.
That's the idea.
Yeah. So, that right there is my reconnecting with you. We're going to probably shower, get in bed and go to sleep or whatever.
Yeah.
I think everything else, because we're going to be so busy, don't worry, it can happen when we get home.
Oh, well, how about that?
There you go.
And so we're going to be having sex throughout the weekend.
Yes.
Throughout that entire weekend. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to have sex with others.
Yes.
Because we're swingers and that's what we do.
Yeah.
But we're going to be going at it throughout the weekend too.
Yeah.
So, it's not like we're not going to be having sex.
Yeah, I don't ever worry about that because, at all. I don't worry about that anymore at all.
Yeah, thank goodness.
We know each other and you know what I want and I know what you want and it is what it is. Like, it's our understanding. That's how we lifestyle. That's how we do our thing.
We lifestyle. And it's not for everybody.
No.
It's not for everybody.
No. And we're going to have lots of friends there.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm going to be like, oh, where are you? I'll know where you're at,
Yeah.
It's not like you're not leaving the house type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Like you're going to be in an area wherever I find you, whomever I find you with. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good, baby. Do you feel... So you reconnect with me. Do other partners reconnect with other partners? Like, do you, and I'm saying like not reconnecting, but do you have to do like, or do you like when people are like, hey, it was a really good time with you last night. I hope we can do it again. Do you need that? Because I find that's like a little
That's a reassurance. Yeah.
Do you need that from other people?
I don't need it, but I will say I like it.
Do you?
I do like it. I like it when people come up to me and go, that was incredible. I can't wait to do it again. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's very reassuring.
Even though you don't know if it's real or fake or whatever?
Well, I mean, why say it if it's fake?
Why do people say that people look pretty or that shirt looks good on you or the shoes? You know what I mean?
I don't know. When I say these things,
I mean, I'm with
'em.
you. I mean them too. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying there's people that like.
I mean, there are, but I can't give that any
Yeah.
thought. You know, I have to assume that whatever's being said to me is
Somebody
relatively
mentioned that.
true.
Somebody said that they like when like, well, how could you not send me a message and be like, oh, that was great? And so my reply was, well, maybe it wasn't great.
Yeah.
And her reply was, well, why didn't they just tell me it wasn't great? Because I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah. It's
But
easier
I was
just to
wondering
walk
if
away.
I was wondering if you needed that from like other.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Me neither.
Now, I will say that, you know, it doesn't get any more clear if we've played and nothing is said afterwards and we leave and nothing is said days on end afterwards about that. Probably wasn't good.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't good. And I know I've slept with people where it wasn't good and I didn't say anything.
I have slept with people and it is good and I've never said anything. Now I feel bad.
Yeah. Maybe you should send an email.
I'm about to send an email.
Send an email.
Send a mass email.
That's right.
They're going to be like, wait, I didn't sleep with you. Oh, but just in case.
Just in case you were on that list, you're included.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think this is fun. You know, I really enjoyed this topic because, you know, aftercare is really not something that's talked about very often. Like I said, it's discussed in the kink community, but in the swinger community, it really is not discussed that often.
No.
So I felt like it was something really needing to be talked about.
That's a good one.
For sure. For sure. With that, we are going to say thank you for joining us. As you can see, if you're watching us on the air, you can see we're here. We're on your screens. This is a new thing we're doing for our season 2. And if you're listening to us, just know that you can get on our YouTube, look up Beyond Monogamy with Adam and Pris, or you can go to www.beyond-monogamy.com, where you can find all of our socials. You can find all of our audio podcasts. You can find all of our video podcasts. You'll have links to YouTube. That'll take you over there as well.
And if you go to www.beyond-monogamy.com, you can buy us a coffee.
You can buy us a coffee. You'll see a little circle there that says "Buy me a coffee," and you can absolutely do that. You know, you can support your favorite couple here. Now, with that being said, there's also a nice little voicemail area. If you want to interact with us, leave us a voicemail. You can also message us on all of our socials, and you're welcome to email us. Everything is found on that website, www.beyond-monogamy.com.
And don't forget to leave us a review if you like the podcast.
Absolutely.
And like and share. This is for everybody. This is not only because of the lifestyle. This could be used for anybody.
Absolutely. And we're here for our community. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And with that, we're going to see you next week.
Bye.